Welcome again to Tech Unplugged live at NetApp Inside. I am with Jason Benedicic.
Jason Benedicic, yes.
Yeah, it's very complicated to...
Yeah, it's an interesting name from the former Yugoslavia.
So, Jason, tell a little bit about you and about your company.
Okay, so I'm a was a technical architect, now a principal architect. I've worked in the consulting industry for about the last 10 years, currently with a UK-based VAR called ANS Group, and we started off in the FlexPod space, so that's where I've grown my expertise over the years. We started off with the FlexPod before the official branding came out, so a lot of NetApp, a lot of UCS, a lot of VMware. We've made a shift now, we move on to private and hybrid cloud solutions. I've been in IT my entire life, never really done or known anything else. So, but I've been in the different areas as well. So I've been a customer, I've been an end user, and then now I'm in the reseller space.
Yeah, it's interesting. So you can talk a little bit about the evolution. So what have you been seeing from the customer? So in terms of how is changing the way they are seeing compute and the kind of requests that are making now?
What I've seen more recently is that the industry's taking a shift, and the hyperscalers, the AWS, the Googles, the Amazons, and these people in this, they've made a shift in thinking for everybody, but the catch-up rate isn't there. So what we see is a lot of people that are interested in web scale and cloud-based services, but their applications aren't ready. So we see more and more interest in a hybrid cloud or private on-premises cloud. People want to consume and consume easier, as you do with your consumer devices, your mobile phones, and that. People want to consume from an app store. They want to consume from a portal. They don't want to manage and own and build their own systems anymore. Whereas a few years ago, people would like to buy a box of bits and turn up and sit there with your screwdrivers. That's not really happening anymore. People aren't interested in the nuts and bolts as such, but they just want a product that they can use and consume. They want to be cloud ready. Most of my customers tell me they want to be cloud ready, but their systems are record. So the public sector in the UK, for example, they have some systems that will date back to the days of NT and Windows 2003. That's going to take some time to move forward into a cloud architecture, so they need that flexibility. That's where we are currently.
Yeah, it's interesting. So what kind of technology are they looking for? So they are still on VMware, I suppose, but are they looking to, OpenSec containers?
Yeah, so we have some customers, majority of our customers are VMware based, but we have people that are now looking at containerization, so vSphere integrated OpenStack or Docker containers. There's a lot of interest with Photon, but I think that's really too early of a product to get anywhere. And what we're seeing is more people that want to do some burst into private cloud, so some AWS, or into public cloud, so AWS or similar. I think the market will pick up there once people start to build their applications where it fits. And I think containers and that sort of thing are going to be a big push, but I think the applications behind them need to kind of move forward with it.
I understand. And how NetApp is helping you in all of this?
So the data fabric message really resonates with what we're doing. We have our own managed services business. So we've got our data centers. We do provide disaster recovery services, backup services. We provide cloud services as well. So NetApp's data fabric message really helps with that. So you've got single company to work with. You've got software solutions that are across the board. With the announcement they made about SnapMirror to AltaVault, SnapMirror to SolidFire in the future, where we've got the E-Series. I mean, the messaging and the tooling helps us. But more so for our business, what's more important is API and automation. So we built our own private cloud stack, but it has to be automatable. When we're looking at products, the most important thing is, can we get an API? Can we automate it? Can we make it repeatable? Because if you take out the human element, you get a lot better supportability for your customers.
Yeah, I understand. So how can we continue the discussion? Where we can find you on Twitter?
Yeah, so I'm on Twitter. It's at JA Benedicic, and the company website's ans.co.uk, and we have some blog and articles on there. Also on LinkedIn, just Jason Benedicic.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.